Okay, everybody, I'm back. Uh, like I said, I wound up opening up them envelopes from Neil, and I also opened up a couple packs from the guys at GTG, Richie, Jerome, and Charlie. So I'm just gonna go through these all real quick. Like I said, from Neil, I got me. The Woman from Another Planet, Chris Statlander. She even has like a Saturn on the photograph. Uh, Pretty damn good wrestler, if you ask me. I think she's out with an injury right now. She's in AEW. Um, this photo's a little bit blurry, but one of my favorite ECW guys of all time, Sabu, the genocidal, homicidal, maniacal, madman, Sabu, one of the toughest son of a bitches on the planet. What else do we? Okay. We have a former Divas champ. This is one of them spotlight shots or whatever the hell they call them. Got Eve Torres. She is some kind of a trainer now, I believe, and dietitian and all that kind of stuff. She wasn't a bad wrestler, but she was predominantly an eye candy kind of deal. This is another one like the Shotzi before. This is a more of a coming out onto the ramp, and it's a metallic shot. Once again, like I warned you, we got Shotzi. Gotta have shot. This is when she was doing the howling and everything. That was really cool. Now, this one right here, the last one from Neil, it's me just being a fucking pig. I really have no idea of this young lady's name, but she's got a phenomenal ass. And that's the only reason I bought this crap. I mean, it was cheap, but if you know who she is, let me know. But wait, just take a look at that dupa. That is one. Just want to give it a bite. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a pig. Now we're going to the stuff I got from all the guys at GTG. Richie's auction. Something in there's got the PSA. Oh, righty. One guy who, I mean, he's been everywhere. Lucha Underground, WCW, WWE, Indies, Impact. In my opinion, you put this guy and Dolph Ziggler together, magic, pure magic. Not a great pick. I will get a better one. This is another metallic. You got John Morrison. Just a phenomenal wrestler. Absolutely phenomenal. Next one is a young lady who I met numerous times at Chiller. She is a sweetheart. I love her. When I introduced her to my wife, I told my wife this is going to be my next wife once you're gone. And she's just great. Victoria or Tara, whichever one you want to use. I just love her. I think she's extremely attractive. She's extremely talented and just a beautiful person, you know? Next is the first one for me. I plan on getting a couple more, but this one, it was around the 4th of July, so it fit. NXT champ Mandy Rose in the Stars and Stripes bikini. Nice shot. I believe this is another one of those metallic ones. Great pick. Great pick. Up next is Candice Michelle. Nice 3-shot edit. She was the GoDaddy girl. What could you say? She was great. Next up was, she came in as eye candy, became somewhat of a wrestler in WCW. I think she did a little bit of wrestling in WWE. The former wife of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the former wife of Mr. Mongo McMichael. The lovely and talented Deborah McMichael. She was always very, very nice. Next, I only knew him from ECW. Loved his work. Loved his work. High flyer, luchador, without wearing a mask. Super Crazy. Gotta love Super Crazy. He was fucking great. Don't know what he's doing now, but he made his impression. Very easy. I guess I bought, this is my second one of the same shot, so one of them's going to be up for trade or whatever. We have Baby Doll with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Another one of Miss Baby Doll, but this one I will keep, is Baby Doll, the Perfect 10, with the American Dream, Dusty Rose, if you will. Here's a young lady. I like this shot. I do have a couple more, I think, of her. Richie is pushing her to the moon. What I've seen on AEW, I can't really judge. But we have Miss Layla Gray. I like this shot because it's gives me a good rock and roll vibe. You know what I'm saying? Next up, you wouldn't expect to get from a wrestling site, but this is my boy. Nick Diaz. I don't care what anybody says about Nick and Nate. They are the shit in my book. Their career seems to be on a bit of a downside. But when they were on and they weren't getting screwed over, for weed by the powers that be, they were highly entertaining, highly talented jiu-jitsu experts, jiu-jitsu black belts. I love the Diaz brothers. I'm glad I finally got one of them. At least now I need Nate in my collection. So if anybody got Nate flat, talk to me. Here's the PSA and GTG one. This is another metallic. I needed her in my collection. The one, the only, Stratisfaction guaranteed. That's right. Stratus, excuse me. Canadian, it doesn't matter to me where they're from. She's a phenomenal wrestler. She's from Canada. Fitness model. one of the original originators of the woman's evolution, her and Lita, another sweetheart. So that's a good batch of graphs, don't you think? Uh, I'll be back a little bit later with some more graphs. I think I'm gonna do one more batch of wrestling, and then I'm gonna move over to some other kind of graphs. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean?